Today we are going to discuss about personality development, which is the fourth activity you are going to do under the course Understanding of Self in 209. So let's begin with the activity and what is personality development. First, let's begin with what is personality. Personality refers to an organized, consistent, general pattern of behavior of a person across situations, which helps us to understand his or her behavior as an individual. So, it is an organized, consistent, and general pattern of behavior. That means we can see that mostly in particular situation he is going to behave in that manner, which is consistent with all its or his or her activity. It is organized because a particular actions go on after one by another, and it follows always in the same way. That's why it is consistent also. Again, it is the integration of different behavioral processes resulting into a meaningful behavior. There are different behavioral aspects, as we all know. So those, when we integrate them, we get a particular process of our action, of our behavior, of our work, and gives that gives a dimension to a person that differs each person from the other. And in a particular set of situations, we mostly behave in that particular way, which is integrated in our system. So that is personality. Usually what we see or what we think is the physical aspect of it, but actually it includes everything. Not only the physical aspect, but emotional, mental, activity oriented, movement of your hands, all things, everything is included in that. It also gives generality to a behavior and individuality to a behavior. In certain situation, all of us behave in certain way. That is a general aspect of our behavior. But behaving in generality also, we have certain or other aspects which are different from other. That is our individuality. So personality brings a general behavior along with individuality in each and every person, which makes each and every individual a unique person. So, personality is some total of physical, how you look, how you walk, how you move your hand, how you make eye contact, everything comes under that physical, outside. Then it includes mental processes, like the way you think. A simple thing somebody said and you are being critical to that, or a simple thing somebody has said, you are ignoring that. That is your mental process, and that also a part of our individuality or our personality, that how we process our informations. Sometimes a few of us like to think very logically. In the same aspect, the other person will not think that logically. He will go with the flow. So that is a mental aspect of your personality. How you think or how you process critically or reasonably or very, very analytically. Sometime with a happy go lucky think. Okay, so that includes mental aspect as well. Then all our emotions are also part of personality. So what we think are, or what we process, comes as our emotion or brings emotions in ourselves, right? So that emotions are also part of our personality. And this and this and these emotions or emotional aspect give rise to the attitude, how you behave, how you show your things. Then it also includes the value system we have, the different kind of values we have in our life for working different things. Say say for example, in a particular situation somebody has made you very very angry, and you are thinking how I want to behave. So if your value systems are very proper, at that time you can see that okay, this person is much elder than me. So whatever he is saying, maybe he is not in a appropriate way of expression, but being an elder, I should not retaliate to that person. So that is a value system you have grown up with, right? So values are also part of your personality. Interest, very important. What things you love to do, what things you wish to do, what gives you pleasure, whatever things you feel like, okay, if I do this, I'll be happy. I love to do this. I want to spare all my time, leisure time, doing this, includes your interest. That is also a part of personality. And next one is motivational factor. Now, this motivational factor has two different dimensions. One is external motivation and the other is self motivation. And both makes our personality unique. Some of us are self motivated. When they say or when they think that I'm going to do it, they are going to do it no matter what. If they know, if they just determine that okay, I am going to finish this work within this time, with this perfection, they will do it no matter what, no matter what kind of problem they face, no matter what kind of time management issues they face, because they have determined that. So that is a part of self motivation, that they motivate themselves to do best of their abilities. They motivate themselves to do or overcome challenges which they face. And the other one is external motivation. Mostly you have seen that or experienced that the child which is around, if we tell them that do this work, I'm going to give you a chocolate, they will quickly complete that work. That is external factor. Same way, not only with the child, with the elderly person also, with the adults also, with the adolescent also. There are few things which motivate them to do work. Sometimes it can be friends. The friends are doing great and they are doing it along with the friends. Sometimes it can be their parents. Sometimes it can be some or other type of incentives. Like in your work, if you start working and you get good incentives, you get good praises from your bosses or people who are there, who are superior to you in positions. If they praise you, you feel motivated, you feel like doing good, you feel like doing more and better. That is motivation, and which is comes from outside. So motivation factor are of two types: one external, the other internal. And this external factor are different for each and every individual. Few of the person who love eating, if you say them, okay, you do this work, I'm going to treat you with this, your favorite dish, they will complete their work. Some of them will love some other game item. If you just say them, do it, I'm going to give you this, I'm going to purchase this kind of toys for you, I'm going to give this kind of things for you, they'll be happy and they'll do it. So that factor also make a person in unique. And this personality is the core potential, it is the factor which determines one's success in life and in career. So if you have a very good personality, a very good overall personality, you are bound to get success in your life and in your career. People with with very not very good personality also succeed. It's not that they don't, they also succeed, but they have to face a lot of struggle. So personality should be developed in the right way so that we can achieve success in our life and our careers in a better way. To achieve success in your career, you need to be well knowledgeable, need to know what you have to deliver. So that comes from your motivational factor. You should motivate yourself to learn more and more and more. And if you are interested in your particular thing which you are doing in your profession, if you love it, then definitely you will have interest to do more better. Every day you want to excel yourself, and that will give you success in your life. If you see if you see life, when you see that you have a very good balanced emotion, you have very positive outlook, attitude for the life, and the value systems are proper, a proper stable mental process, it helps in success in your life. So as I told you, a personality is the particular thing which determines how you are going to succeed in your life, how I'm going to succeed in my life. And this goes for everyone, how everyone is going to get success in their life. Now, what is the nature of personality? It is, stable. Personality is stable, but it can be changed and can be grown. That is the thing. If in your personality you are an individual with everything encompasses your physical, your mental, your emotional, your aptitude, your attitude, your uh, interest, motivation, everything. You are total, you are made up of this entire thing. You are an individual with all these things. They are mostly stable, but we can definitely change them. And every experience we get in our life, we learn, we grow. So personality can be changed mostly when if when and if we have something which is not appropriate, or rather I'll say which may give hamper to your success. So that can be changed. Okay. The second one is develops as a result of continuous interaction between different aspects in the environment. We as social animals live in this society. So when we live in this society, We have to interact with so many aspects in our environment, be it our parent, be it our siblings, be it our uh, colleagues, be it our peers. Apart from that, the nature, right? We always have a continuous interaction with all these aspects of environment. And with every interaction, with every exchange of actions, we are developing, we learn, we gather experience, we change our personality, and we grow better and better each passing day. It is influenced by heredity and constitutional factor, social as well as cultural factor. So it is influenced by heredity means most of the time the physical attributes you are having, it is hereditary. Also the mental processes and all that can be hereditary, but those can be changed. So mostly those things are, though the physical aspect are usually more of hereditary in nature. Your height, your weight, your looks, your skin, your eye color, hair, all these things. The physical part of it is influenced by the heredity. And the other things like your interest, your mental ability, your emotions, all these are influenced by the constitutional factor of our society and the cultural aspect and the traditions in which we grow up, our education. So all these things influence our personality. It is dynamic. Why? As I already told, that we, with every interaction with our environment, we change. So anything we change is dynamic. So if it becomes stable, what will happen? Will be no more. So our personality is very dynamic. Until the last breath, we learn, we grow. Personality can be measured and can be described. The adjective words can describe somebody's personality: sweet, cute, bitter, analytical, rational. All this describes your personality. So there are n numbers of adjectives: cheerful, lovely, dynamic. All are adjectives which describes the personality. Though it is dynamic, but there is certain stability. Already I told you, there is certain stability in our personality, though we are ever changing. And certain conditions or factor sometimes disintegrate or disorganize our thoughts, our personality, and they can lead to some or other kind of personality disorder. These personality disorder, there are many, can result in the disruption of our life, can result in different kind of problems related to us and also related to those who are around us. So this can be, this needs to be identified, and this needs to be cured. Unless and until it is being cured, we have a disorganized personality. And we know, and I know that we all might have seen people who are having some or other kind of disorganized personality. There are many people you may see in the streets with some or other kind of personality disorders. But why they are like that? Because they didn't have the medical intervention. If they get the medical intervention, they can be cured. So remember, personality disorganization or disintegration can be cured. So what is the function of personality? Why should we talk about it? Why it is so important for us? Because it gives meaning and totality to our behavior. You can predict, looking into some person or observing some person for many days, that if that person is being put in certain situation, how he or she is going to behave. So that gives a totality to your behavior, a meaning to your behavior, a predictiveness to your behavior. It also gives direction to behavior. But I already told you that we can predict that how this person is going to behave. How I am going to know it? Because I know that he has this kind of stable actions to certain reactions to certain things, and he will behave in this particular way when he or she is going to face this challenge or this particular thing. It gives a direction to your behavior, how you are behaving. It gives consistency and make behavior predictable. Already I told you. Usually we have a stable personality, consistent personality. That in a particular situation we are going to behave in a particular way only. That is consistency. And that's only make us or the behavior of a person very predictable. It also provides framework of reference for the events occurring in individual's life. So whatever happening in our life, it gives a reference that okay, this person is going to behave in this way, and also not in the present. How he is going to behave in future, that also can be predicted. And also we can know that why he is behaving in this way under this particular condition by knowing his past. A child a, a child small child who has been burned by a flame of a candle or something, he will never again reach out for the flame, right? Why? Because he has experience of that. So that experience of his predicts, gives a frame of reference to today's effect. That if you ask the child go and touch the flame, he will not do that. And also, you can predict that he will never do it again in future. So it gives a frame of reference of individual's life, that what he is going to do or not do. And finally, it lends a sense of uniqueness. Each individual is unique. So each and every person, each and every personality. So that sense of uniqueness, that I am unique in my own way, comes with the totality of your personality. It enables commonness of behavior and sharing of perception, values and goals, etc. So what is commonness of behavior? If I crack a joke right now, what will happen? You all will smile, right? So that is commonness of behavior. That on particular situation or a particular thing, we all smile, we all cry if we face certain emotional encounters in our life. All of us. So that is commonness of behavior. And also we share our perception, values and goals with other. Everyone has their own type of perceptions based on which they develop the values and their goals of life. So that also we can share. In one hand it is unique to us, and in other hand we can share these things with others. why should we know about our own personality? Very important. The most important part. The first thing is to establish our identity, what we are, how we are, why we are. This identity we can establish if we know about our own personality. It gives aim to us, that what we want to do in our life. It gives a goal to us. It gives the objective of our lives. That okay, I'm going to achieve this in my life, and it will help me, or as a person, it will help to to reach to that aim or to the goal. It will also help to anticipate careers. If you are very good in teaching, then you can go for teaching. If you have interest in teaching, you can go for teaching. If you are interested in doing some kind of entrepreneurship, you should start a business. If you are having very excellent communication skill, you can go and be a motivational speaker. So it can anticipate your career, that what you are going to do in your future. It also gives us a unique way of lifestyle. How we are, that how our personality is, in that way our lifestyle goes on. Someone very organized person, they love to keep things in proper way, in an organized manner, in a systemic manner. You will see that everywhere, wherever they are, being in the profession or in their personal life, they will be organized only. So that is how they are leading their life. That is their lifestyle. And there are a few people who are very haphazard, who love to scatter things, who love to not to not to keep things in organized way, but they also love, or they can do things in an unorganized way. That has become their lifestyle. That has become their way of living. That in that unorganized thing also, they can find out what exactly they want. So personality also determines how we are going to live our life, how our lifestyle will be, and what our lifestyle are. It also gives our direction as the role in the community. Each one of us has some or other role to play in our community. So this we can get from the from our personality. Someone extrovert loves to talk, loves to keep people happy, very witty. So whenever they are among many people, you will see they will make everybody happy. Everyone is laughing around them. They are enjoying their time. Few are very good motivator. Whenever people are sad, they'll come to them to be motivated, to get the energy, to get the positive energy. So that is their role in the community. That is also you get from the personality. And also, we need to know our personality to overcome the personal weaknesses. Whatever weaknesses we have, whatever little glitches we have in our personality, we need to overcome them to be a perfect person. So, to overcome all our personal fables, we need to know our personality. Now, what are the prerequisites of personality development? We need to be very clear about our goal and purposes of life. We need to think that whatever I am doing is for the best, and I can go beyond that. I can go beyond expectation. I can go ahead of I can go ahead of what is expected from me. So they can do things beyond their expectations. Learning from failures. If a person fails in their life and they succumb to that, and they think that it is the end of my life, I cannot do anything else, nothing is gonna change. But a person learns, if he learns from the failure, they can be more valuable. They can learn, they can change, they can overcome all their glitches, all their personal problems. So, learning from failure is another very important aspect to as a prerequisite of personality development. And to take initiative, most of the time we procrastinate. No, this can be done by me. We are fearful. No, I cannot do this. But unless and until you take the initiative that no, I want to change it, no, I'm going to change it, this is my way, I should do it, nothing is going to change. So you should, or anyone who are having any kind of personality problems, they should take initiative. If you understand there is a problem, you should take initiative to solve it, to overcome it. Enthusiasm, yes, there should be an enthusiasm, that positive energy. I am going to do it. Yes, this is my work. If I can't do it, nobody else can do it. I have to do it. I have to overcome it. That enthusiasm also should be there. And also enthusiasm to carry on till you reach the end. Most of the time we we leave things in between. We doesn't want to carry on till the end, to see the end. So if we can carry on with the same enthusiasm from the beginning till the end, we are the winners. Then character and personality, it is also a prerequisite. What kind of character you are having, what kind of mental activity goes on. You are having a very strong mentality that no, I am going to do it, this is my work. Your character, strong character, so you can overcome anything. That weakness of character is also being overcome by this. And next thing is self discipline. So if I am thinking that I need to change, I need to be self disciplined. I need to check on each point that where I am going wrong and discipline myself in every aspect, emotional, mental and physical. Then positive attitude. I already discussed this too with you, that if you have a positive attitude that yes, I can do it, I will do it, I will see it happen, then only things will change. And last but not the least, open mindedness. You need to see things very open mindedly. Nothing happens if you are narrow minded, if we think in a narrow minded way. If somebody is saying us that see, these are the problems you are having, you are having this kind of problems with you, and I am not accepting it, I cannot change it, I can never change it. So to change, first we need to accept, and that acceptance comes from open mindedness, that I need to accept it. Open minded, yes, there is a problem and it can happen. We are humans, we are not gods. We are humans. Humans are only having problems. And it is only in our hand that we can change it. Nobody else can do it. So that open mindedness of acceptance that I am having a problem is very, very important. Yes, the other prerequisite of personality development is managing things. You need to manage the things in a wiser way, where you have to see that what is having priority, do it first, then what is having less priority, do it later on. So managing things according to the priority is also a very important prerequisite for personality development. Need to have very sound physical as well as mental health. Now most of us suffer from different kind of thoughts related to our own selves, our physical being as well as our mental being, related to height, weight, skin, hair, and endless. So we need to think that we are unique. We are we are a personality, and what we are best. So that kind of mental health is required. That kind of thought is required, that we should not have any blocks in our mind. Unless and until we overcome this kind of blocks, we cannot develop our personality in a correct way. So we need to come out of all kind of negative thoughts which we are having in our mind related to ourselves. Then we need to work in team, listen to other, always try to absorb from other, learn from other, what they are talking, how they are talking, what pleases them, how they have to, how they are working in different situations. So teamwork, working in a team is also very important for personality development. And this one, hard work has no substitute. Unless and until you work hard, you cannot get the success. So you need to work hard. When you know that you need to make changes, then you need to work hard related to that. Enhancement of knowledge and skill is always important. You know, uh, when we stop doing things, when we stop enhancing, when we stop enriching ourselves, we stop developing. So to develop personality, we need to enhance our knowledge. So now this enhancement of knowledge does not always mean we have to gather degrees. We can get it by just reading books, by just going through different experience which are given in the books. These books or this literature, whatever is there, which gives us two different kind of knowledge, what we should do and what we should not do. So this knowledge we get from book, and it is related to experience. Everything we cannot experience in our life. So to experience things in our life, we need to listen to others, read to others, so that we understand from others experience, that what kind of no experience they have gone through in their life, and what we can learn from it. Skill development is also very important. Brush up your hobbies. Many things we just don't do during our time, during our leisure time. We think that now we are going growing old, or we are going this that, we cannot do it. But there is no time. You can learn about things in at any age. You can learn to unlearn things. The bad things you have learned, you need to unlearn them and relearn the different skills which are there. Say you are doing some kind of embroidery work, and you are doing it in a wrong way. So first of all, you need to unlearn yourself from doing it a wrong way. Then again relearn to do it in a right way. So that is skill development. And when you achieve that, when you do that, when you develop the skill, you will enhance your personality. Then this, when you do it successfully, when you relearn it successfully, what happens? You feel an achievement of pleasure of achievement. So always desire to have that pleasure. Nothing compares to that, the pleasure of achievement. वो खुशी जो कुछ कुछ पाने में होती है, उसकी तुलना किसी और चीज़ से नहीं की जा सकती. So the desire of achievement is very important. So to get that pleasure, you should keep on achieving things, and always keep yourself excited to learn new things, start new things. Don't be fearful. Most of the time we have this block in ourselves, ये मेरे से नहीं हो सकता, I cannot do it. So we need to be excited that yes, I can do it, then only I can do it, otherwise we cannot. So are these personality aspect is permanent, or we can replace it? Let's see. We can definitely cannot change the heredity aspect which we inherit from our parents, but the emotional, mental, attitudinal and behavioral aspect can be modified. So how we can develop personality? First, enhance your conversation skill. Talk, speak. More reading and building interest. Read as much as you can. Every experience we cannot get in our life. So books are the window of experiences. So two things we learn from that. What we should do and what we should not do. So learn more reading should be there in your life. Be positive in your outlook and all your attitudes. Be good and courteous. Be good and be very courteous to everybody. Behave very properly with everybody. Interact with people. Don't sigh yourself. Talk to other people. Ask them about their experiences. Be helpful to others in any which way. Whatever you can do, be helpful to others. You will learn, you will gather experience. Give respect if you want to get it back. So whatever you give, you get it back. So give respect to everybody, whoever is around, and you will get it back. And be confident of what you are. And definitely the last one, be a better listener. You need to listen very nicely. You need to listen to what the others say. This is the main point. Nowadays, we listen to a very different kind of thing, but we actually don't keep them in our mind. Better listener is not only listening to it, but grasping what is being told. So that's the end of it. Thank you very much. So now I'll describe you how you are going to do this activity. First of all, I told you about what is personality and how you can develop and what you have to do in your activity. You have to make a poster. First of all, sit in one place. Write down all the positive and negative aspects of your personality. Then make a poster of it. And we'll have an exhibition later on where you have to present this poster with your fellow mates. So this is the activity you have to do, and definitely you have to write the report related to this. So the activity is the poster presentation of personality aspects of your own. So how you will do it? Sit in one place, think about all different kind of adjective you can think about yourself, ask your friend, speak to your fellow people with whom you are living, ask them what my good quality, what my bad qualities are, and creatively present it in a nice poster. Poster making is of your choice. I'm not going to give any direction out to you. Okay, so this is the activity, and I hope you have understood how to develop the personality, how to overcome the difficulties which we are having in our personalities. Thank you very much.